Today's topic is how to market your online fitness business in 2024. And obviously marketing and making people aware that you exist essentially is incredibly important, because I don't have the statistic in front of me right now. Maybe you can remember, but it's incredibly hard to get found. We all think, and I said this before, I would have thought especially back in the day, if you've got a website, then people are definitely going to find you. But that is not the case, is it? Essentially, what is it? 86% of websites don't get any traffic, or is it higher than that? Can you remember, Andrew?
I think it's higher. James would tell us immediately, but in my head, I'm sure it was 95, 96, maybe even 98%.
You could be right. 96% did come into my head when I said that. So yeah, 96% of websites get no traffic. So therefore, if you aren't marketing yourself, you ain't going to get any clients, essentially. So we really have to market ourselves, guys, especially in this day and age, because obviously we all want more clients and patients. So this is how to market yourself in 2024. And we will dive straight in. Number one, create a blog. Some tips and ideas about how people can go about creating a blog, Andrew.
Yeah, creating a blog is the second pillar in our marketing strategy that we have here at Strength Matters. The first one being you have a website, and I'm hoping everybody listening has a website. If you don't, we need to talk. That's our foundation piece, having that website, because you own that digital storefront. You're not renting space on the socials, so to speak. So creating a blog is key. And the reason being is that if you craft and put together some content of value in the form of a blog that has keywords that people are actively searching for, and those people being your target audience, they're typing these search terms into Google, they come across to your web page, to your blog post, then you've got them on your page. And that's key, because once you've got a SEO, that's a search engine optimized page article, then that can be found for years to come, as opposed to a post that you spend a lot of time crafting that goes up on your socials that is only there for a matter of minutes or a matter of days, and it's gone. So we much prefer investing our time into content that's going to be around a long time. So if you're great at writing, a blog post is the way forward. If you're better on video, then although I've said create a blog, then maybe it's create a video, and that goes up onto your YouTube channel. Or even better, it goes on your YouTube channel. And then if you're having a blog post put on that topic, you can embed the video on there as well. So you're getting 2 for 1 on that side.
Excellent. Yes, 2 for the price of 1. Absolutely. That is the way forward. Number 2, work on local SEO. You've mentioned briefly there what SEO is, but let's talk about it again. What is SEO, and put my teeth back in. What is SEO, and how can people work on local SEO specifically?
Yeah, so there's 2 elements here on the SEO. So SEO, again, is search engine optimization. Search engine such as Google or Bing, they're in the business of helping people find answers to the questions that they put into the search engines. So if we are optimizing our websites, our blog posts, our pages with the keywords that these people are searching for, then that helps Google determine that what our content's about, so that they put us at the top of those search results, so we're easily found. So optimizing is a key strategy, and it's why we invest a lot of time in that with our clients. Local SEO it's actually, I guess, the second stage of development when we put together our websites for clients. We do the build out of the actual website and we get it published. But then we're looking at adding the Google Business Console and getting put onto the Google Business, so that if somebody, and we use this example all the time, Josh, if we're looking for a local coffee shop and we type into Google coffee shop near me, then if they've optimized on there, they've done their local SEO, then there's a good chance they get found on that Google search and equally on Google Maps. So that's what we want to be focusing on getting Google My Business set up and optimized so that your websites and your business is registered with Google so that your local audience is able to find you and then be able to potentially become a client. Now, I guess I should mention here that this local SEO side of things is if you've got a physical location in your town or village. If you're online, then obviously this isn't such an importance.
Absolutely. Next one is being active on social media. Now, it can be difficult, can create a bit of overwhelm. What would be some tips for being active on social media without being overwhelmed?
Find a consistency that works for you. You'll see a lot of the gurus will tell you that you've got to post 2, 3, 4 times a day. You've got to do this video, and then you've got to strip that video down into an Instagram story or a reel. And yes, absolutely. All of these elements play an integral role in being found on the socials. But let's take a step back, because your primary role isn't a content creator. You're a fitness professional. So you're serving your clients either online or in person. So we only have a limited amount of time to work on everything else within our business. So find a frequency, find a consistency that you can work with. So if it's only once a week, then yes, it's not ideal, but at least you're being visible on that, and that content, I would suggest, might be. We talked about awareness days on a few podcast episodes ago. That might be some content that you could look to utilize, and then mix it maybe with thinking about the questions that your clients have asked and creating content answering each of those questions. That can become relatively straightforward pieces of content to enable you to remain active on there. And then look to use a scheduler, some software that like we use Metricool. There's other things where you can plug in and batch and schedule ahead of time, so you've got your posts going out on a regular basis, so that you're not having to each and every day jump in and do that. You do it once, set it once, and it runs in the background on automation for you.
Definitely a really good tip there, Andrew, because as you say, you can stress like, oh my God, I've not put my social out today or whatever. But if you've got it in your scheduler, then it's taken out of your hands, which can help reduce some of the stress. And as you say, better that you're consistent once a week than you do it a couple of days and then you forget for a couple of weeks. So although, once a week isn't ideal, but it's a great starting point, providing that you are consistent. Next tip, collect customer testimonials. That could be in the form of written or maybe even video, right?
Absolutely. This should be a given, but I know a lot of us in the past, I struggled to ask clients for a testimonial. I was afraid that they might refuse or feel uncomfortable about doing so. But there's a framework that I like to follow. That it's the EAR principle, EAR. You've got to earn that testimonial or review first of all by delivering a great experience to your clients. Of course, that's a given. I expect everyone listening to this will be doing that. But once we've earned it, then where we fall down is that we don't ask for it. And, if we ask, and if somebody likes us and they almost feel obliged that they want to help us, and so if we ask, then they might grumble and say, I don't know, I don't like having a picture taken or something. But if they understand the reason why you're asking, then they'll think, yeah, go on, that's fine. And then I like to reward them for that. Now, I don't mean going out and buying them the latest diamond necklace or some fancy earrings or the like, but the reward might just be thanking them. But I used to like to thank them with I'd send them a thank you card. And if they've made some referrals, which we'll come to, then the rewards might be slightly higher, like a Starbucks card or something based around not too high a cost, but you've thought of that gift, that it's relevant to that particular client. That's going to resonate a lot more. But getting those testimonials and reviews that we can post and get them to post on Google will all play their part, particularly with the reviews with the local SEO framework.
Yeah, definitely. And those thank you cards are something that can be automated again, which is really important. Takes more stress out of your day. Start a referral program. So this is our final point today. So obviously we all want new customers and clients, but it's really important to increase loyalty among your existing ones.
Yeah, I've done this in a number of ways and worked with clients building out actual quite in-depth client referral programs. There's a couple of clients now that I think of, and they had, similar to the coffee shops where you get the business card-sized loyalty card where they stamp it.
And you get stamps, yeah.
Each time. Well, similarly, within the fitness world, we've had clients where they'll have, each time one of their clients makes a referral, they get a different reward, and those rewards build up over time. So the first reward might be a coffee at the local coffee shop, but it builds up to, it might be a massage, or it might be a spa weekend, and so on and so forth. So these can build up to be quite big rewards over time. But if you think that, whoa, wait a minute, that sounds quite expensive. But if they've made, let's say, 10 referrals to you, and those referrals are training with you 3 times a week, and have been with you for a couple of years, then that's a significant increase to your revenue. So you can utilize a small proportion of that to reinvest back into the business through these rewards that you make to your clients. So they all play their part. But start small, and you can build to these more complex referral programs over time. But I've always been a big fan of rewarding clients where I can.
Yeah, with our clients, we've seen some really good progress, haven't we? With referral, with referral programs.
We have, and as I say, they can start very basic, that it's done manually. But like anything within your business, as you grow and you've got more moving parts within your business, it can get a little bit of a challenge where you're juggling all these different balls. You've got your training sessions, you might be hiring staff, you're looking after your marketing, you're looking after your finances. It can be a challenge. So similarly with all areas of the business, as soon as you can put systems in place, it makes it run a lot more efficiently. And the same thing can be said here. As you build out your referral program, you can just document a system that can be then implemented for each time you have a client jumping into that referral program.
Absolutely. Thank you so much, Andrew. I apologise for my stumbling. I am struggling a little bit with my sinuses today, so my head feels like it's going to explode. That's why I'm stumbling along a bit there. But there you go, guys. That is it for today. Please don't forget to rate, review, and subscribe. And if you do want help with your referral programs, getting more clients or patients or anything else like lead magnets and the like, booking your free 15-minute strategy call with us by going to strengthmatters.com/strategy.